We have a non-binary This non-binary influencer is going to tell us about the struggles of this skit of being non-binary and applying for a job.
I can see on this film that you don't have the title mix.
No, bitch, nobody is ever unironically calling you mix. Kim, people are dying.
You're worried about being called mix? Bitch, you have bigger fish to fry. You don't have a job.
Hey guys, welcome back to Normal Gays, where we take on LGBT insanity. I'm Brad Polumbo, here with Clarkson Lawson.
What's up, guys? We're all dressed up because it's New Year's Eve. We're actually about to film a members only.
You went out last night till like 6 a.m.
I did. That's why my voice is gone. She's going to
throat sore?
Make sure you become a member. Put the link in the comments.
Give us the money.
Yeah.
You give us the money. So, we have a non-binary meltdown.
What's that? I just sounded like that GIF that's like, fuck. The editor will know. Wait, also the other GIF where it's like, yuck. Have you seen her where she tries the crumble cookie? Put that in, editor.
Anyway, this non-binary influencer is going to tell us about the struggles of this skit of being non-binary and applying for a job and facing discrimination.
I love self-inflicted struggle. Oh, yeah.
Okay, the text.
I can't read the text, but I can see the bangs. Why is it every time there's scissor?
The text is me as a non-binary person filling out a form at a new job. And this is the skit.
Why is filling out a form hard?
Like you're applying. You'll see.
And they don't know how to read?
She's not stupid, she just can't read.
Hiya, I'm a new starter, so I need to fill out all my information. So if you could just provide me with all the forms, that would be great. Yes, no worries at all. So here is your onboarding. You will need to give us all of your details so we can get you enrolled. Oh, great, yeah. I can see on this form that you don't have the title mix. Oh, mix. Well, we have Miss, Mrs., Mr., Sir. We have Doctor. Mix.
No, bitch, nobody is ever unironically calling you mix.
What's going on over in England?
Kim, people are dying.
There's people that are dying.
I wish I could have these types of problems. I literally wish that I could go and, like, you're looking for a job and you're worried about being called mix. Bitch, you have bigger fish to fry. You don't have a job.
She's clearly not starving, though. Oh, what's happening?
Oh no, filling out a form at a new job.
Yeah, like you've just been hired. So.
Oh, well, she's going to get fired.
The problem is that's literally illegal.
No, I would say please sue me because I want to have my day in court.
And I want to take it to the Supreme Court and overturn protections for non-binary.
But not for gays.
No.
We protect things that are real.
Oh! You know, it is technically, at least I can't speak to the UK. In the US, it would be considered illegal under civil rights law to fire someone for their gender identity, which would include non-binary. And I think that's very unfortunate because non-binary is not a real thing.
It's not a gender.
It's a political identity that reveals a terrible personality disorder in most cases. So I should be able to filter out employees who identify as mixed.
Yeah, if an employee identifies their gender as like that frog self girl,
it would technically be illegal. I don't want to hire
that employee.
Yeah, that would technically be illegal to discriminate.
Yeah, like her IQ is probably a 5. Like, why would I want an employee who lives in a world of delusion? For legal purposes, I hire everybody regardless of race, ethnicity.
Normal Gays is an equal opportunity employer.
I'm
sorry, I would not hire a non-binary intern or editor. I wouldn't.
So, could you just take that one? No, actually, see, I'm non-binary and my title is mix. And I don't want to put miss because that isn't true to who I am. Also, I have a deed poll which has my title on it, which is mix. And that's a legal document because I legally changed my name. So, are you able to add a mix option onto this form? A mix option, we don't really get that request a lot, so you'd be really the only person with mix. So I don't see what we can do. Actually, a lot of people might use mix if you have it on your database.
This is long.
Also,
are you like, I can't, why is she still going? She takes so long in between her sentences. It's like she's breathing 4 times. I can't do this. Like I'm about to walk off. This is why nobody wants to hire you guys, by the way. Not only are you creating drama, your drama takes 5 years to explain.
Come holler at me.
I don't know what to say because my lip popping.
I should have put it on 2x for your ADHD brain.
my Vyvanse is worn off. I'm hungover. And I'm looking at Miss Bang over here. Sorry, Mix Bang.
Do you believe her though? She says if they had the mix option, maybe a lot of people would use it. Doubt, but
I maybe a lot of schizophrenics.
A little close to home for that. I won't make you watch the rest of this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, please. I mean, what else is there?
She posted a follow-up post on social media because that TikTok went viral. People are mostly making fun of her. I'll read this to you because holy this text is small. She shared the comments that she got. I'll read some of these. Red flag. I wouldn't be hiring. I hire a lot of people. Any of the CVs I see with any of this nonsense just go in the bin. The biggest surprise here is that MX actually secured employment. I'm self-employed, but a sole trader. If I was hiring and somebody sent me a CV saying they were neither male or female, it would go in the bin. I need someone without a mental health issue.
And you know, all these people are English because they're saying bin instead of trash.
So she shared all of this with the caption, "This is why most non-binary people don't disclose their gender when applying for work." Keep it that way.
Yeah, I don't disclose my delusions all the time when I go, well, yes,
they're actually pretty
that's literally
obvious.
all of my social media.
So let's also, I want to read the caption that she put on this.
That's long.
I know. Recently, a TikTok of mine went viral in the comments highlighting why so many non-binary folks don't come out at work. Is that a good British accent?
No, that was terrible, actually.
Oh, why don't you read it then, bitch?
No,
you're too blind.
No, I can do it, actually. Recently, a TikTok of mine went viral and comments highlight why so many non-binary folks don't come out at work. My video was a skit of me trying to fill in a form as a non-binary person and not seeing a mix option. The non-binary phobes... Non-binary phobes?
Is that a word?
It is.
I thought it was NB phobic.
They just make up everything. They make up non-binary. They make up new phobias.
That tracks.
Blasted my comment section declaring that if they were an employer, they wouldn't hire someone who uses the title mix.
Totally fair.
Yeah. Statistics indicate that 45% of non-binary employees are not out to their current supervisor, and many hide their identity due to fear of harassment. It's not harassment.
Reality is not harassment, babe.
No.
Someone calling you miss when you're a miss,
That's
not harassment.
Not harassment at all. I've been out as non-binary at several workplaces. Some have been amazing and adaptive. Others have been like that, reflected in my skit. Non-binary folks, why do they say folks so much, deserve to be their true selves in the workplace without worrying about being respected or aspected. And they shouldn't fear coming out a workplace and being regarded purely by their title, I can't read this, and not their hard work. And this is why legal recognition for non-binary people would go a long way. It would stop situations like this and protect NBs, non-binary, from discrimination pre and during their time with an organization. We don't want to protect NBs.
There shouldn't be legal recognitions for factually untrue things, like you saying you're neither male nor female when you're obviously female.
Protect the dolls, not the trolls.
She was annoying.
Yeah, no, she's not really a troll. She's just an attention.
You can't recognize something that has no coherent definition or meaning, either legally. Like, who counts as non-binary and who doesn't for legal purposes?
I need them to explain what non-binary means first.
They can't.
What is it that Jeffrey Marsh said in the last episode where he was like, what was it? He was like, it can't be explained. It actually can't even be said.
How beautiful is that? It's an unspeakable pronoun.
Pronoun, yeah.
Xenopronouns refers to any pronoun a person has that is unspeakable.
What?
Sure, Jan.
What the
we should have started doing normal gays in 2022. This is the time where we should have called this out.
That's what they do.
So what's your pronoun?
Literally like that old skit, like who's on first?
Or like when Laura Ingraham, when they were talking about that movie. You didn't see it. Laura, and the editor will probably put this in.
Okay, put it
Laura
in.
Ingraham, when she was like, a guest was on talking about the show You on Netflix. And he's like, the show You, and she thought he was saying you.
I'm just going to put in some more non-binary cringe while we're at it.
I can only say this because I'm non-binary, but I can only say this because I'm
wait,
non-binary.
stop. I literally have a TikTok in my drafts today of people who start their think pieces on TikTok with, as a trans person, as a black person, as a white person, if you have to say your identity before your opinion to make it more valid, your opinion probably sucks ass.
And it just also literally doesn't make your opinion more or less valid.
So you saying you're non-binary before an opinion automatically discredits it because I know that you don't know what the truth is because non-binary doesn't exist.
I'm sorry, but can we also talk about how you're non-binary? It's literally just a dude with a beard.
Non-binary people are always in situations where they're saying stuff like, my abusive roommate asked me to wash dishes. Crowdfunding for $1,000 just so I can relocate.
Wait, that is cooking.
I know. I'm sorry, mix.
And I'm not gonna,
I misgendered it.
and I'm not gonna lie. That sounds problematic, and it is. This is my Yap account. You're going to have to forgive me. But sometimes I'll be looking at my siblings, and I'll be like, if you're in an abusive situation that much, fight back. Sibling, fight back. Swing back, sibling. Like, you can't just be taking it that much. If you really that offended by stuff like getting asked to watch... This is problematic. Maybe I should stop. But no, seriously, like, there are grifters in every community, and clearly there are... queer,
Hold on.
non-binary.
Grifters in every community. The call's coming from inside the house. You guys are grifting off the trans community.
Oh.
That pisses me off.
And it's part of why trans is not
Like-
accepted.
Now I'm getting triggered.
That is so disrespectful. So disrespectful. That got me so hot.
Trans
Anymore.
people who look at themselves in the mirror and genuinely hate themselves and hate their body until they transition, like actual trans people, you are just a dude in a do-rag with a beard.
And you're
trying to say that,
because you're
that
non-binary.
you're a part of that experience. No.
They-
But also fight back. How about tell them, hey, if you're in all these abusive situations, you might be the problem.
Oh, and that's the real tea you're not ready
Like,
for.
that's what you should be telling your
Now,
non-binary
nothing
community.
justifies abuse, but an
No.
explanation is not the same thing as a justification.
Correct. And it's like, okay, so maybe you don't know how to screen for red flags.
Right.
And not for the sake of themselves be serious. And unemployment is just like something they're allergic to because they think identity is supposed to be like a credit card they can swipe whenever they want. Respectfully, you should. You should be able to do that. I kind of respect the hustle.
Oh,
His fear of
He got
of
scared.
backlash right at the end kicked in.
Oh, he was almost eating.
You're so close. If you just push that fear away and just like rip off the band-aid, you're going to stop being non-binary soon. You're going to be able to say all your hot takes on the internet and you're going to be very happy.
Preach. Anyway, I do find it funny because he is true. It is true.
I mean, obviously you can tell he's based on the inside, but he has all of these like built up things that he presents on the internet.
Join the normal gays.
Yeah.
Repent for your non-binary ways.
Join us. We're going to recruit.
We should offer conversion therapy for non-binaries.
That I support.
Yeah.
I think that mental health people should be able to look at them and say, no.
You're not. And every time you say they, them, we spray you with the water bottle.
Wear a rubber band so anytime you get get gendered as non-binary, as a they, you snap it.
We're definitely getting this video demonetized for hate
You
speech.
think so?
I don't know.
This is all jokes. It's
Allegedly.
I would say that it's comedy, but like we're not that funny.
But we are, and we're also right.
Our editor's funny.
Yeah, yes. You guys let us know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, become a channel member to support our content and help us fund conversion therapy for non-binary people everywhere.
This is gonna be so bad.
And we'll be back with more normal gays real soon.